Sugar Tiffany, Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your mind is a nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. So with that being said, guys, I do hope everyone is doing well and feeling well on tonight. So let's get started. The first message you have here is negative people are trying to keep you from moving forward in life. Next, you have let your faith be bigger than your fear. Don't worry. Racism is real. Gang stalking. And satanic cults. Okay, guys. So I feel like you could have someone in particular or a group of individuals who's trying to stunt your growth in some type of way in life. They want to prevent you from succeeding, from progressing, from doing better in life in some way, shape, form, or fashion. This is the reason why Spirit is telling you to allow your faith to be bigger than your fear of failing, your fear of whatever worries you or concerns you. And as a matter of fact, Spirit is telling you not to worry. Okay? I do feel like these negative people who are trying to keep you from moving forward in life, racism has something to do with it. And I know a lot of times people hear racism and you automatically think, oh, those are racist white people against people of color. But, and that could very well be it. I'm not saying that it is not. Especially if you've created something or invented something, or you have some lucrative business idea, you have something that would skyrocket you or make you very prominent and successful, or a futuristic leader of some kind. A lot of times envy, hate, or jealousy comes off as racism from the opposite race than you. So I don't doubt that that is a issue. But what a lot of people look over is the fact that racism is within our own race. You have no idea just how many light-skinned people of color hate on dark-skinned people of color. And, you know, various different things. You have, you know, persons who are from the Spanish community who hate on one another, whether we're talking about Latinos and Dominicans or Mexicans or what have you, whichever kind of mismatch up you want to do. Racism is real, and more often than not is amongst our own race just as much as it is from an opposite race from us. Okay, nevertheless, you are dealing with some type of gang stalking. You're being targeted in some type of way. You've probably had to deal with being stalked, harassed, illegally surveillanced, invaded, having your privacy, your personal space, your human rights being invaded and violated. You could have been blacklisted, blackballed, red listed, put on government watch list, especially if you are a truth speaker or a truth teller, or what have you. This is the reason why you're being targeted. This is the reason why you're being gang stalked. The enemy wants you to give up on yourself, wants you to give up on life. Okay, there's a lot of people in the world who prides themselves, who literally place themselves upon pedestals and pat themselves on the back. They feel good about themselves when they're able to tear someone else down, when they're able to keep someone else from accomplishing their goals, because it keeps them in the limelight. It keeps them with all the glory, all the popularity, all the wealth, all the success, or however you you want to look at it. I will also say that these individuals who are targeting you, who are attacking you, who are gang stalking you, they're a part of some type of satanic cult. And these satanic cults sits right up under don't worry. Spirit wants you to let your faith be bigger than your fear of this gang stalking and this targeting. And Spirit don't want you to worry about these satanic cults and witch covens and secret societies and different things as well. These are all negative people who are full of antimatter. Antimatter is negative energy, is dark energy, is what we may call evil, wickedness. It's dark, it's demonic, it's sinister. However you want to look at it, whatever phrase, title, or that you want to place on it, that you feel comfortable with calling it, it all rumbles around in the same type of energy. Okay, and so this is what you are dealing with. Okay, but you have to keep your faith. You cannot, giving up is not an option. Spirit don't want you to worry yourself. And more likely than not, Spirit wants you to continue focusing on the things that fulfills you, that makes you happy. Because guess what? When you are preoccupied with doing what you love, you don't have, there's not enough time in the day. You don't have the time to worry about being in fear, being afraid of somebody targeting you, being afraid of somebody gang stalking you, being worried about people who have made their choices in life, because everybody got choices. And the fact of the matter is, as much as one may dislike it, everybody has the right to be whomever they want to be. And the fact of the matter is, there's a lot of people in the world who choose different gods to serve, to praise, to worship. The fact of the matter is, you have different people with different walks of life, with different belief systems. And you know what I'm saying? You have people who are out here who are willing Luciferians, who are willingly devil worshippers, who are willingly in satanic cults. You can't do anything about that. That is a choice that they made for their own life. What you can do is continue to love yourself, not give up on yourself, and continue to strive to be the greatest version of yourself, to strive for greatness in life, and doing what makes you happy, doing what fulfills you, regardless of what's around you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what's going on here, guys. So we're going to get some further clarification for the situation and see what else we're dealing with here. Spirit, clarify negative people trying to keep you from moving forward in life. So Spirit says smile. Live in the moment and be happy. Even if everything isn't okay, still smile through the pain here, okay? I feel like it really bothers you. It really hates you or hurts you. Excuse me. Somebody really hates you. It really hurts you that you've got all these negative people around you who just want to see you fail, okay? And I get it. It's really hard to keep pushing forward. It's really hard to keep trying when every time you turn around, you got somebody that's trying to tear you down, somebody that's trying to kick you when you get down, and somebody who is ready to throw you under the bus and drag your name through the mud. It's hard to keep on getting up time and time again, going through that, but Spirit still wants you to smile, okay? Live in the moment, try to be happy, try to find some type of happiness. That's why I'm telling you to keep doing the things that makes you happy, that fulfills you, okay? Still smile through the pain. Spirit, clarify, let your faith be bigger than your fear. So we have here, still here, still strong, okay? You could be a proud woman or a proud man. This says, so fight until you can't fight anymore. You're standing up for yourself, okay? You're strong-willed, you're no nonsense, you're a free spirit, you got a backbone, okay? When the going gets tough, just keep on going, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify, don't worry. So we have here, not today, Satan. Spirit don't want you to worry about Satan. Peace, Spirit don't want you to worry about folks that's in satanic cults, okay? Because I feel like this worry that you're dealing with has to do with spell work, okay? Because that's what this card talks about: spell work, witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, evil eyes, santeria, sex magic, love spells, beauty spells, glamour spells, financial spells, love spells, dark arts, evil eyes, root work, okay? The spirit don't want you to worry about these things. These people are wasting their time, their energy, their effort, okay, their life doing spell work that is going to backfire on them. That is energy, and it's negative energy, okay? And when it can't hit you, guess what it's going to do? It's going to backfire. It's going to bounce off of you, okay? And it's going to reverse, and it's going to go back to the very persons who conjured it up, who sent it out, and it's going to go back and it's going to latch on to them. That's what's going to happen. And it's going to return to them 1,000-fold. Forget 10-fold. Forget 100-fold. 1,000-fold. So mote it be. Okay? Because we suffer a wicked witch not to live around here. Okay? That's just fact. It's word. Okay? So it's going to go back to them. Spirit say, don't worry. Spirit clarify racism is real. Clarify racism is real. So we have the high priestess here. I feel like you intuitively know that you are being racially profiled, that you are being discriminated against. This racism has something to do, there's some type of secret information, secret knowledge, occultic knowledge in behind this racism, okay? And it ties somehow into otherworldly situations. It ties somehow into secret societies and higher powers and classified operations and things like that or whatever. But I feel like you intuitively know that this is going on, okay? You can't force nobody to love you or to like you, okay? But what you can do is like yourself. What you can do is love yourself, because that's what the enemy hates the most. See, you allow the enemy to have a great day, a marvelous day on the day that you give up on yourself, on the day that you stop loving yourself, on the day that you quit trying, okay? That's when all your hidden enemies and all the hidden entities and deities celebrate off of your demise, okay? But this racism is tied into some type of secret information, secret knowledge, occultic knowledge. It's tied into the authorities, into the elites. These are in-depth things that are hidden that has to do with why there's racism in this world still today. Spirit clarify gang stalking. Clarify gang stalking. Spirit clarify gang stalking. These individuals, they're doing something, they think they are doing something in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back in some type of way. But you are aware that this criminal activity is going on with the moon card here, okay? They're trying to place fear in your heart, doubt in your mind, okay? These are evil, shady people who have made the decisions to be a part of these dirty dealings and create these illusions to cause you to be overwhelmed, to cause you sadness with their wickedness, okay? They're doing moon magic on you, okay? And they're hiding like the little cowards that they are, because if they were righteous in the least bit, there will be no need for them to hide and do anything that they are doing in secret. They're doing this on purpose to cause you dilemmas, okay? And this is the reason why they're doing it at late at night and in the wee hours of the morning and behind your back. And the majority of these witches is book witches, okay? The one thing that you could respect about the witches from back in the day, it was no secret the power that they held. It didn't matter whether they was white witches, black witches, whether they was root workers, whether they were shamans, whether they were medicine men or women, you knew exactly who they were. And you knew exactly who to go to for what you needed, whether it was healing or whatever it was that you was, but it was no secret who they were, because they was no cowards and they was nobody to play with. These supposed witches and warlocks today, they are cowards. You back then, if a witch, back in the day, if a witch had a problem with you, baby, she would blow that dust in your face right standing before you and cast that spell upon you. She would come to your doorstep or wherever you was at. The witches back in the day were no cowards, and that's the reason why many witches were slain back in the day, even some of them unjustly, because they ended up summing up all witches into evil witches. You know, anybody who was indifferent in any type of way, you could have been a healer. Okay, you could have been a light worker and they still called you a witch, the same way that they called the black witch a witch, and she was the ones that was doing the spells and the curses and the things. But the medicine men, men and women and the shamans and different things, they was doing things to help you, to cure you, to heal you and all this stuff. And they was all wrapped up into being witches and gypsies and all these other kinds of things. You see? But it don't matter what they classified as. They was no sissies about what they believed in, where they come from, what they did, or anything like that. These bastards are cowards today. That's the reason why they do everything in secret. This is the reason why spirits say, don't worry. See, because wherever they at, wherever they casting them curses, wherever they casting them spells and different things, that energy that they conjuring up lingers in that area, wherever they reside. Why you think they be some of the main ones dealing with paranormal activity and different shit like that? You ever seen someone who's a sellout, who's a devil worshiper, who's a Satanist? Many of them are scared to look at themselves in the mirror. You know why? Because they're scared of the demons that's going to look back at them. Righteous people, light workers, we don't have no problem with looking in mirrors. We ain't worried about no mirror magic. You understand what I'm saying? Because dark witches are the ones who conjure up evil, wicked things in mirrors to project upon people. But they're doing it right in their own rooms, right in their own houses, right in their own kitchens, wherever they doing. They witching. The energy is there with them. So no matter what they sending out, them entities, them deities that they have conjured up, them spells that they have cast, that energy, when it bounces off of you, when it can't touch you, it know exactly where to go back to. So spirit say, don't you worry. Satanic cults, spirit. Satanic cults. These satanic cults are working against you. They're doing death spells on you. Somebody hates you so damn much. Remember a few minutes ago, I was trying to say something and hate came out. That was forced speech. Somebody came through me. Somebody hates you. You know, it's a strong energy to hate. Somebody hates you so much they want you dead. You know the sad thing about this is that whoever this person is, you likely either to not know, and if you do know them, you probably ain't never done none to them. And if you had the chance, you probably would never do to them what they have done to you. That's the sad thing about people who hate, who harbor hate, people who do these type of things. You probably would have never even fathomed. Even if you willingly made them your enemy, you probably would have never even guessed or fathomed to do to them what they have the audacity to try to do to you. They're doing death spells. Spirit say don't worry though. Spirit don't say don't worry. And at the bottom of the deck, we have here, stop letting the enemy or no good people with bad intentions lie to you and think for you. Okay? Forget what the people say, because you're going to make it anyway. That's just period. Spirit, clarify negative people trying to keep you from moving forward in life. Negative people are trying to keep you from moving forward in life. It's interesting. You have people in high honor who are trying to prevent you from moving forward in life. So like I said, look at this. And then wealthy men. This could be wealthy men or women who are in high honor. These are the negative people, okay, who are trying to keep you from moving forward in life. Why, ask yourself, why is it that somebody who is already wealthy, who has already made it, who has already succeeded, makes it their business to be in somebody else's business, to even be worried about whether somebody else succeeded? Now, you have already made it. You likely already have everything that only others could hope for. But you make it your business to be so evil, to be so demonic, to be so wicked as to not want another to succeed? Something is wrong with that. Just like something is wrong with, you ever seen somebody hate on you that's got more than you? That's what this is. Spirit, clarify, let your faith be bigger than your fear. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Something is going on with your occupation. These people are hating on your occupation. It's something that you do for work. You have a talent, a skill, an ability, a hobby, or something. If this is not an actual occupation or a career field or an actual job that you have, there's something that you do that these people are obviously intimidated by, jealous of, envious of, and they don't want you to succeed. But Spirit say, because I keep on seeing occupation here, but I see despair here. Spirit say, let your faith be bigger than your fear, because you are still here and you are still strong. And you're going to fight until you can't fight anymore. When the going gets tough, you just keep on going. Never mind the fact that this sign has been purposely put up here to say not hiring. Don't worry about it. A high power will provide. Spirit say, don't worry. And as I looked down on unworry, and as I looked at unworry, and I looked down at the cards before I started shuffling, it said unexpected income. Don't worry. It came up again. Don't worry. You're going to get some type of message about some type of unexpected income while they still casting their curses and their spells, baby. Don't worry. It came up again and keep coming out. Don't worry. You're going to get some type of unexpected income. Whoever you are in poverty. You got nothing and you got nobody. And they wanted to keep you stuck there. Spirit, clarify, racism is real. Racism is real. These are folks in power, folks in authority, government officials and different things. Yeah, these are false persons who wearing a mask. They parade around like they, for the people. But they just as fake, phony, and fraudulent as they want to be. They just as bougie and stuck up. They're just as evil, wicked, mean, deceptive. They liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists. They're disloyal. They betray us. No matter what their race are. Their race is against you and they're discriminating against you. And spirits say they false persons. Spirit, clarify gang stalking. Clarify gang stalking. They're gang stalking you because you're supposed to be a privileged lady that's going to come into some type of great fortune. And I feel like this has something to do with a gift that's coming to you as well as an occupation. You becoming this privileged lady or this privileged man and coming into great fortune has something to do with your occupation as well as something, either you have a gift of some kind and you implement this in your work or your hobby or your skills, or either you're going to receive a gift as well as you are going to be very abundant from some type of occupation you are going to have. But you are going to be a privileged lady or a privileged man if you are a masculine resonating with this reading, and it's going to bring you great fortune. And this is the reason why wealthy people who are in high honor and in power hate you, hate on you, and is targeting you. They don't want you to be a privileged lady or a privileged man. They don't want you to have this great fortune. But the proof is in the pudding, baby. And they can't do nothing about it. They can deny you all they want to. But what the Most High has for you, it is for you. And they can't do nothing about that. That's why they don't like you. You messed around, was born, and kind of find out you was created in the Most High image. And they mad. That's they bad. Spirit, clarify satanic cults. Clarify satanic cults, Spirit. Are they vigorously, honey? They were tall in labor here. They vigorously working behind the scenes, honey, trying to conjure up some type of death spell with magic to take you out in some way, shape, form, or fashion, girl. Or guy. Oh, they got all the sellouts behind the scenes working. Oh, they done called up the witches, the warlocks, the demons, the masons, the boule, the occult. They done called up everybody, girl. They done called up the satanic powers to be in the shadow government, girl. They done called up everybody. They vigorously working behind the scenes, honey, doing their witchcraft, they sorcery, they black magic, and they voodoo, they hoodoo, they hexes, they curses, and they spells, girl. They trying to conjure up something against you right now, girl. They working. They fingers to the bone behind the scenes trying to do some type of death spell, girl, to cause you some type of ending, honey. To cause you some type of transformation, some type of change, honey. But they must not know nothing about rebirth. Because if you was to die today, they would still have a problem because you would be back. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Spirit, clarify these negative people. These negative people who don't want somebody to succeed. Spirit say they scholars, honey. Spirit say they scholars. You know what a scholar is? A scholar is somebody who is a specialist in a certain field of study. A scholar, oh, they sophisticated, honey. They educated, honey. They got degrees and they went to prestigious colleges and things, honey. They illuminated and everything. Okay? They knowledgeable. And they mad. Because you must not have went to none of their prestigious colleges, honey. You don't have none of their degrees, honey. You ain't in none of their secret societies, honey. You ain't took no oath, baby. That's what's going on. Spirit say, let your faith be bigger than your fear. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. We have side here. Okay, you have mourned over this situation time and time again. You just don't understand why there could be so much hate and so much envy and jealousy in the world. Why so many people hate you and dislike you and don't even know you. This has caused you to be in despair. On the back end, these people have abused their authority to purposely block you. Spirit say, don't worry. Spirit say, don't worry. Stay faithful. Keep believing. Stay humble here. With faithfulness here, you're somebody who is faithfully dedicated and you are loyal. You love yourself, just like this dog right here. Have you ever seen a dog give up on themselves, whether they got an owner or not? Or they have a loving family. You ever seen a dog give up on themselves? You flip dog, you got God. You faithfully dedicated. That's why Spirit said, don't worry. That's why they mad. Racism is real. Spirit, clarify racism is real. We got the enemy here. These false persons, Spirit say, is the enemy. I got old woman here. So these is old enemies. Oh, see, they got old slave money. That's why the racism is real. Yeah, they come from they come from them bloodlines where they still got that old slave money. You see. They got power and authority. They lords, masters, and rulers, spirits, they the enemy that have taken over this land which was rightfully belonged to you in the first place. This is old men and women who enemies, who false persons, that the racism is still real. That's why the high priestess came out here, baby, that was the secret knowledge, the secret information. They don't want you to know that. I ain't the one to gossip. So you ain't heard that from me. What I tell you? Didn't I tell you that lords? Huh? Don't look like a pimping slave master. A lord is somebody in power, authority, of influence, structure, organization, masters, and rulers. Racism is real. That's who got you. That's who's setting you up to be gang stalked and targeted and different things here. They foes. You been gang stalked about gang stalked it. That was so not proper in English, y'all. You been gang stalked by foes. Okay. A foe is someone who is an enemy, who is an opponent. An enemy don't like you, don't care nothing about you, don't love you, don't want you. An opponent is working against you. Okay. Yeah. Look at it. Satanic cults. We got falseness, death. You can see journeys and service here. There's a false person who has been deployed, assigned, a paid hitman to travel to you, to sacrifice you. They witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and voodoo ain't working, honey. So they didn't hire a hitman, a false ass person hitman, to take you out. And that person gonna travel to you. That person is working for someone. They were paid. Someone in service is not only working for someone, helping someone, doing a job for someone, but someone in service getting paid for their services. This is hitman. This is assassin here. Yeah. Funded by yours truly. There's somebody all up in their head, all up in their thoughts. They worried, honey. They scared, honey. They held on. They hold on to this contractual agreement, this document here. You see how this person draped in red and blood sacrifice. You see the white too. So in public, this person try to act like they pure and they righteous and they upstands and they a pillar of the community and they saved, sanctified, and delivered. They holier than thou, baby. But they draped in that red, and you see that skull and that bone over there. That's blood sacrifice. You see that contractual agreement in their hand. That blood oath that they done took, and that and your name is on there. They done put your name down as a sacrifice. And do you see the little time capsule thing here where the sand is draining out and the time is running out here? This person who all up in their heads, who all up in their thoughts, are being haunted and taunted. They can't sleep at night because they in mental conflict. Whoever this is somebody in the church. Somebody who's an ordained minister. Now, whether they call themselves priest or reverend or bishop or deacon or pastor or evangelist or whatever title they go by, is somebody who has been ordained, is a ordained minister and holds some type of level or position within the church. Now, this could be somebody in your family who has offered you up as a sacrifice. This could be somebody that you may not know for Adam, who's a part of this setup, working against you, baby. But they got your name on this contract here as a blood sacrifice. And see, they've been vigorously trying to take you out by way of some type of this witchcraft that they've been doing so they can try to keep their hands clean. But they've been doing that for so long that they ain't been working. But see, they pleasure seekers. They doing this shit for their own amusement, their own enjoyment, their own liking, their own ill will. Their own desire, their own benefit. They stand to benefit against something for trying to take you out here. And here you is just a sweetheart, just as sweet as you want to be. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. Ain't nobody scared and ain't nobody mad but the devil. So it is what it is. Spirit, clarify negative people trying to keep you from moving forward in life. Negative people trying to keep you from moving forward in life. Who are these negative people, Spirit? They want to use some type of control tactics on you. We got contracts, careers, and commitments here. See, these individuals, they full of ego, vanity, and pride. They sure of themselves. They arrogant. They superior. They bossy. They controlling. They manipulative. They demonic. They narcissistic. They're sociopaths. Okay? They got a big ego. Okay? But guess what? Spirit say the truth of the matter is, your family in on it too. Truth of the matter is, Spirit, clarify, let your faith be bigger than your fear. Truth and expression here. You know the truth and clarity about this situation. I feel like with expression being here, you could have been and spoke out about what is going on. That woman on sign, she's looking directly at these negative people. Spirit don't want you to worry. See, they done isolated you with thoughts and isolating here. They want you all up in your head. They want you in mental conflict. They want you dealing with stress and depression and anxiety and unable to sleep or think or eat and different things like that. They probably even been depriving you of sleep, trying to drain you of your energy. Why they try to harvest on your soul. Spirit say it won't work. Spirit, clarify racism is real. Clarify racism is real. So this was going on. This was going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. Spirit, clarify racism is real. There's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that's definitely got it out for you. I also seen a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, that's somewhere involved in this. Spirit, clarify this racism is real. Rejection, loss, fragmented. This is how they want you looking and feeling, because they rejected you. They want you feeling some type of way because they rejected you. And it really and truly don't matter who you are. If you ain't one of them and you ain't sold out to them and in one of their back pockets, they're going to reject you anyway. It just so happen if you happen to be the wrong color, they will reject you even more. How dare you become a privileged lady or a privileged man? How dare you come into great fortune without any one of us or our approval? See, that's what they really don't like. That's what they don't like. They just ain't gonna tell you so, because it'll be a clear case of discrimination. See, this targeting, this gang stalking, this harassment is going on. These people showing their shadow side here. It's the moon here, okay? So let's talk about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark here, okay? Shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, trying to cause fear and dilemmas in your life. This speaks to criminal activity as well. This is what these foes are partaking in. Yeah. These satanic cults, they want control over you. So they done put a contract here out on you. That's what's going on. Well, we got regret and regression at the bottom, and repression, at the bottom of the day. They gonna regret. any and everything that they have ever done to you. Whether they believe it or not, whether they know it or not. That's a fact. From your family, your supposed family, to those that they're working with in power, they will soon regret what they are doing. Because they not no gods. They just play gods. They just lie to themselves and make believe that they are gods. But if they were really gods, what gods you know that need witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo to do anything? What gods you know is racist? When gods create all races, that don't make sense, do it? If God meant for there to be one race, then there would be. So what in the hell it look like only one race running, ruling, and controlling everything? That don't sound like right, do it? Of course not. These people playing dress up. They playing make-believe. They playing house. You understand? They playing gods. They're not really gods. What gods you know need any type of demonic devices that was created by humans? Gods was gods before humans were even created. What are you talking about? Huh? Do you know how many gods there were before the said coming of Christ? There's been many gods. What do you mean? But they ain't there one of them. Those here on earth that call themselves running, ruling, controlling things are not gods. I don't care what set they claim. They can claim any set they want to. Even set itself had to bow down unto God. What do you mean? Spirit, so these negative people who don't want to see you move forward in life, they working in the shadows behind the scenes against you. Spirit, clarify, let your faith be bigger than your fear. Yeah, because you have a destiny to fulfill. You have a destiny to fulfill. And the sad thing about it, probably what you are going through now is a part of your destiny. Sometimes you go through trials and tribulations in your life as a test of your faith. See, these people do witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and voodoo on you in an effort to hurt you, but they have no idea that as long as they keep attacking you with negative entities and deities and demonic spirits and in black magic and voodoo, that is enhancing your abilities, your skills, your talents. Huh? See, they don't understand. See, they swear they be doing things. They just knew that when they isolated you, when they tried to shun you, they just knew that you would break down and give up and be no more or anything like that. They had no idea that you being in isolation would strengthen you and make you a better person, make you stronger. And your faith makes you stronger in anything that you do. They had no idea. They was doing it in an effort to hurt your feelings, to attack you. Yeah, we put our feelings in our pockets a long time ago because we didn't want to lose them. So ain't nobody worried about no feelings. What's feelings got to do with anything? Yeah, it hurt. You don't have no family. You don't have no friends. You don't have no lover, no confidant, no associates, no things like that. But can you live or breathe without any of those things? Sure you can. So put your feelings about all of those things in your damn pocket. Because what is meant for you is meant for you. And if it's meant to be in your life, it is meant for you to have, then you will surely have it. It may not be when you want it. It don't mean that you won't have it. So why worry about it? Why be in your feelings about it? That's what the enemy wants you to do. be in your feelings, or something that don't matter right now, but the Most High will work out for you later. Stop worrying about things that ain't none of your concern. I don't worry about it now. I don't worry about silly shit. Like if anybody attracted to me or anybody want to be with me, that ain't my business. It be just as much as a surprise to me if somebody do like me, honey. Why? Because I don't chase no dick nor pussy. I ain't worried about it. Why? Because what the Most High has for me is for me. So if somebody is meant to be in my life, they'll come to me. Without me looking for them, searching for them, hunting them down, being all extra, or anything like that. I don't know about you, but I don't waste God's time asking God for things that don't even matter to God. That has absolutely nothing to do with life. A lot of people waste a whole lot of time asking for things that technically comes from Lucifer. And now y'all gotta be careful who you're praying to. Most people pray about love, pray about money, pray about sex, pray about whatever fantasies and desires and different things that you want. What you don't understand is it possible, anything that you can just step aside and say, can I live or breathe on this earth without that? Yeah, I like sex. Yes, sex feel good. Can I live or breathe without it though? Yeah. Yeah, I like hanging out. I like going to party. I like chilling. I like turning up. Whatever you want to call it. Can you live or breathe without any of that? Whatever you like the most, makes you feel good the most. The thing that you feel like you can't live without, you need in your life right now. Just step outside yourself and ask yourself, is it possible for you to live or breathe in this life, on this earth, without that thing? And if the answer is yes, then whatever that thing is not the meaning of life. Which means you should not be wasting your time with asking God for those things. Because what's going to happen is your prayers is going to wind up turning to curses, because they're going to be rerouted. You know why? Because everything that you need has already been supplied to you for free. It's already here. It's already readily available to you. All the things, if you notice, all the things that people want and desires, it comes from Lucifer. Why do you think Lucifer controls sex and feelings and emotions and temptations and things? Lucifer also controls money. Why do you think some of the wickedest people in the world have the most money? People don't think about these things. Does that mean that you're not supposed to have anything? No, that's not what I'm saying. You know why that's not what I'm saying? Because what God did for you is gave you some type of talent, skill, ability, or something that will bring you, that will make you money. So you ain't got no reason to pray to God for money, because there is something that you are capable of doing that it will bring you tangible goods. And it's already here. It's only when you get greedy, when you want more, that you begin to pray and ask specifically for these things. And that, my babies, is coming from another entity. And that's why you got to go through a whole other shit to have it. It's a whole nother set of rules, regulations, and bylaws to have it. Possible for you to get it? Hell yeah. But it comes at a cost. It comes at a price. Spirit, don't worry. Spirit, clarify, don't worry. Spirit don't want you to worry, because you're going to have a firm foundation. It might not feel like it right now. It might not look like it right now. You see this man standing here. This man look like he breast, skin, and bone. He out here look like he naked, baby. Standing out here in the wilderness, honey. The mountains is up above him. And whatever this man need might be at the top of that mountain. He out here got to go through this whole damn wilderness naked. Spirit say, don't worry though. You're going to have a firm foundation. However it comes to you. However it manifests in your life. That's where faith comes from. Faith don't ensure you that you're going to be able to understand how it's going to happen. Faith makes anything possible, though. So Spirit say, don't worry. Spirit clarify racism is real. Power. Got people in power, people in authority. People who feel like they better than you, they more righteous than you. Who are racist against you. Spirit, clarify gang stalking. Clarify gang stalking. These individuals who are gang stalking you, they are part of some type of partnership and alliance. Like I told you, they're a part of some type of secret society, witch coven, satanic cult, gang stalking group, or something like that. And this is being run, ruled, and controlled by persons in authority, persons in power, are the ones who are responsible for targeting you, for gang stalking you. Spirit, clarify satanic cults. Sacrifice. This satanic cult is trying to sacrifice you. Yet again, Spirit say, don't worry. It is not your business to worry yourself about what other people think about you, feel about you, trying to do to you. That's their business. That's their energy. That's their negative ass energy. Why you need to worry yourself about what the hell somebody else feel about you that don't even matter? They want it to matter to you. So it can make you feel bad. So it can make you give up. So it can make you stop trying, stop caring. That's bullshit. The way I feel about it, technically you are entitled to your own opinion. So you can feel however you want to feel about me. That is a personal problem. That don't even have nothing to do with me. That's not even my business. About how you feel about me. And as adults, that's how we should be. You know how many people that I feel like do ignorant things, say ignorant things, do careless, reckless shit, and you know that I don't necessarily agree with. I don't make it my personal damn business to go hit them up and say, I don't like you because you look like such and you did. So I would look dumb as hell doing that. But you'll be surprised as to how many full-grown ass adults do that type of shit. That is stupid. I have the right to feel the way I want to feel. And I also have the right not to insert myself in somebody else's life just to cause a fucking problem. Why? Because in this world, you're not obligated to being friends with anybody. You're not obligated to being in a relationship with anybody. You're not obligated to liking anybody. It is perfectly okay for you not to like someone. It is perfectly okay to not want to mix and mingle with someone and not want to be friends with somebody. What you cannot do is go and personally attack this person because of how you fucking feel about them. That's the point. That's why how people get misconstrued. Be racist if you want to be. But when your racism and your racist antics and acts spill over into the real damn world, into communities and societies all over the fucking world, is when you have a problem. But technically, you got the right to feel however the hell you want to feel about me, long as you keep it to your damn self. Because I don't care nothing about it. Crown chakra at the bottom of the bed. Your crown chakra is illuminated, okay? You're going to have good movement forward. You're moving on, okay? Love is going to begin in your life, okay? All your chakras are clear. Look, moving on, like I just said. Passion is even going to be ignited. Shit. Let people do what they do, but tell them to watch your shoes. Shit. Spirit, clarify negative people don't want to see you move forward in life. See, these people have tried to put more on you than you can bear. You have endured so much by these people who have plagued you with burdens and hardships and problematic situations and setbacks and discomforts and disharmony and responsibility. You know why? Because they didn't have this hostile approach towards you. So much to the point where now you are defensive. Now you are guarded. Now you feel like you need protection. You feel like you need to protect yourself. And they feel it necessary to try to sacrifice you. Spirit, clarify, let your faith be bigger than your fear. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Some of you are worried about employment. You're worried about a job because you're in poverty. You're in despair. Okay? And these people are doing things on purpose in your life to cause conflicts, to cause setbacks and different things here. Because these individuals are chained to the devil. Okay? But Spirit say don't worry. Spirit clarify, don't worry. Spirit say don't worry. Don't worry. Okay? Ain't no sense in you even reflecting back on the past anymore. The past is where it's at, in the past. You in the present, you striving towards your future. You got hopes, wishes, and dreams that's coming true. You're going to have a firm foundation. No matter how much witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo that they doing on you. Racism is real. This is the reason why they want to ultimately betray you. This is the reason why you got so many people stabbing you in your back. And your family that's in with these people in power doing this, baby, they sold out a long time ago. Many of them sold out before you was even born, baby. They are lost cause. All you can do is pray for them and move on, okay? But smooth cut their ass off like a light. Yeah. This is the reason why they done made the decisions that they made. They went to them crossroads because they sold their soul and they made the decision to attack you. This is the reason why they want you dead. They want to put a death, an ending to your life here, okay? I told you, you have dealt with so many. You literally have the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. This is the energy that these people that is around you, that these people are plaguing you with, attacking you with. You have a fire sign and an air sign for sure, who has vigorously been working against you. A Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, and a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Your mama is even a sellout, is even in on this. Several people within your family. You got the Empress here as well as the 10 of Cups here. Yeah, these people collaborated together. They collaborated together to gang stalk you, to harass you, to legally invade and violate you. Spirit say this the truth. This clarity. Okay? Because of these people, racism. Okay, they wanted to finalize and to bring a completion or an ending to your life. Yeah, this is all about money. You coming into a large amount of wealth, and there are wealthy people in power who don't like it, who want to stop it, and they recruited your family to even work against you to try to take this from you. Yeah. That's the reason why they done made this judgment. That's the reason why they done made this judgment upon you to cause your death. And they vigorously doing witchcraft here. You got death, judgment, magician. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Yeah, these folks chained to the devil. They chained, these satanic cults, they chained to the devil here. And they working against you in secret. They doing this all behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. They collaborated together for the purposes of money to cause this tower in your life, to cause destruction, to cause agony, to cause miseries, disappointments, to cause hardships, to cause tragedy and chaos. And they wanted you in mental conflict here. This is what's going on. Okay? But somebody, however this is coming about, baby, you coming into a large lump sum of money and some type of public recognition. Success, triumph, victory, public recognition. It ain't a damn thing they can do about it, honey. You got the Empress. Word. emperors, kings, and things. Worry. Yeah. They don't understand ain't gonna be no sunshine when you're gone. So they best enjoy it while you're here. Okay? But this sun is shining on you. You're coming into happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fresh starts here. This is the reason why Spirit don't want you to worry. Hopes, wishes, dreams come true. Large sum of finances, money, resources, stability, security, success, triumph, victory, public recognitions, happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fresh starts, fulfillment, joy, happiness. Okay? These people don't like it. These people don't like it. So they all gathered up in their secret societies with their secret missions and all their hidden secret things and been working against you behind your back. And they thought you would be too stupid. They thought you would be too stupid to recognize, to know. They wanted you to be brainwashed and dumbed down, under mind control your entire life. They had no idea that it was possible for you to wake up and step outside the matrix before they decide to usher in their Antichrist and implement their new world order. See, they thought you would have woke up after the fact, it would have been way too the hell late and it wouldn't even matter. See, you woke up before then. You woke up and they got shook up. And they've been working against you vigorously ever since. It is what it is. But for somebody, this is part of your destiny. You just didn't know it until now. You a star. You shine bright like the star that you are. Other people see your light. Your light piss off other people's demons. People don't like your light. Because your light shines all over on them. They like being in the darkness. Folks you ain't even standing by, your light end up shining on them. And you don't even be purposely trying to shine your light. They way your light just end up shining on them. They don't like it. Giving, receiving, generosity, stability, security is coming in for you. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. And then the problem is at the bottom of the deck, 501. See, this is the problem here. This is the overall problem here with everything, the sum of everything that we talked about. Competition, conflict, jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, revenge. That's what all the energy that all these people are in. That's working against you. That's what it's all about. And they in limbo, in hangman energy, hanging around, waiting to see what's going to happen. I thank y'all for listening. I thank you all for watching. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shinebrightlikeadiamond36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.